It's your boy, AR Fox, international superstar, and you're watching Class Wars.
In the recent events between Logan Williams and Luis Rojas, I've decided that those two will be facing each other in the finale. Logan Williams versus Luis Rojas. Trash!
Hi, Billy.
Hi.
Yeah. So what's the plan for tonight? Hey.
The plan for tonight is, I have nothing for you.
You're kidding
But,
me. You've got to be kidding me.
I know, I'm not. I know, this odd person.
You told me last week. You told me last week we would have something for me today.
I know. This, like I said.
It's on repeat. I hear that every friggin' time. It's like turning on a radio station and hearing that same song over and over and over and over. It's grating on my nerves. Billy, seriously, why am I the one always in the background?
Well,
why me? Seriously.
I'm working on it.
You're working on it? Really? Really? You're working on it? How many weeks have we been through this? I'm sick of it.
You know what?
What?
I've got the perfect opponent for you for the finale.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Absolutely.
Bring her on. Seriously, I don't care. I do not care. Because I'm done with this. For real. I'm sick of waiting.
Alright.
Sick of it!
Alright. Oh yeah. This will be perfect.
Billy Rock presents the School of Rock, located in Lafayette, Indiana, the Midwest's premier pro wrestling academy. To contact Billy for more information, email billyrock@live.com. Once again, that's billyrock@live.com.
What does it feel like to know that what you want to do so bad that you were so horrible at?
Hey, young boy. Freak, come here. These boots don't want to lace themselves. This is where you train. This is where you should be making your name for yourself, and you can't even do that here. How do you expect to go out into the real wrestling world and do anything and make a name for yourself? You don't have any respect for someone like me, so. You're a joke. You're pitiful.
I know you're trying to force me, feed me lies.
You gotta change your attitude quick, man. Or nobody will take you seriously. Believe it. No more mockery. Don't let nobody talk down to you.
Here's a final bullet to put our life to death. Our days are never coming back. I know it's you I can't forget. Bang, bang, shoot, shoot. There's a freight train coming to force your head in.
The School of Rock Cup semifinals begin this week on Class Wars. Thank you so much for joining us. Number 3 seed, the Warfare Jeremy Hadley, who last round defeated the Omega Nate Stone by pushing him around the ring and exerting his confidence. Faces, quite frankly, one of the most confident wrestlers I've ever met, Mr. All-Purpose Remi Wilkins, who last round went almost 15 minutes with Cutthroat Reed Bentley in a hard-fought rounds match. And we go into this match, possibly the match with the most athletic potential of the entire tournament. Jeremy Hadley, Remi Wilkins. Let's go to the keys to victory. Remi Wilkins has now had not one but 2 matches to see how Luis Rojas can affect one of Jeremy's opponents by getting into their ear and talking trash. Remi Wilkins, like I said earlier, a very confident competitor. Will his confidence negate whatever trash is being talked from the Uprising corner? Remi, so far in Class Wars, with Reed Bentley leaping over his shoulder, has gotten into each match with a personal vendetta. This match, as annoying as Jeremy Hadley can be, Remi's not really mad at him. So will that have an effect? Will not having that personal anger under his skin drive Remi a little bit less going into this contest? And finally, Jeremy Hadley, who came into this whole thing insulting the school, insulting Billy Rock, insulting the students from the get-go. He is one step away from competing for the top prize in the entire school. Will that drive Remi Wilkins to fight that much harder to keep Hadley away from the cup? Or will Hadley's personal pride, and knowing that if he loses this match, he has to walk away with his tail tucked between his legs, will that drive him harder? Let's go to the ring right now to find out whether we're getting 3 5-minute rounds or a 10-minute time limit. Billy Rock's flipping the coin in the ring.
Staying right here, Remi?
Overrated.
Alright. Here's the deal, you're gonna call it in the air.
Heads.
Tails. What kind of match you want? Rounds or a regular match?
Rounds are ready to match. Let's see. I can use the workout. How about we go 10 minutes?
10-minute match it is. Ready for it?
You can't.
Come
10 minutes? That's a piece of cake. 10 minutes,
on. You ready? You ready? Let's start. Here we go.
Interesting strategy by Wilkins going for the 10-minute time limit. He's felt the effects of the 3 5-minute rounds. I guess he doesn't want any of that. Smart strategy, since him and Reed Bentley went quite hard during their quarterfinal match. Standing switch by Wilkins powers Hadley down. This is the one thing Remi's not going to be used to, is being the stronger, larger competitor of the match. Him and Bentley were equally matched in that regard. This match, you got Jeremy Hadley, who is a bona fide junior heavyweight, who's a great wrestler, but he doesn't have the size that Wilkins has going into this match. Hadley with the reverse wrist lock. Reverse into a wrist lock of Wilkins. That was a hammer lock earlier, I apologize. Hadley trying to dance his way out of it. Gets a cartwheel, fancy footwork into the... I thought he was going for a side headlock, going for a front chancery instead. I'm going to try to wear Wilkins out. Wilkins, the consummate athlete with tremendous cardiovascular aptitude. Going to a front face lock of his own, trying to ground Hadley. Hadley hasn't really gotten to show it here outside of that frog splash as he gets to the ropes. Wilkins needs to break here. Outside of the frog splash, Hadley hasn't really gotten to show it here, but he is a great high flyer when he gets the chance. So keeping Jeremy Hadley down to... Jeremy Hadley with trash talk, of course. But keeping Hadley down to the canvas is a smart strategy by Wilkins. Wilkins showing that he isn't just all show, no go. The guy has a brain in his head, and that's what makes him dangerous on top of the athleticism. Hadley with the side headlock. These two moving kind of slow for they know that they've only got 10 minutes in this match. Double leapfrog into the double Ricky Noga chop and another one. A little hesitant, but he gets him with the Japanese arm drag. Wilkins goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Obviously learned it from his mistakes in the previous match, where he didn't really hook the leg a whole lot against Reed Bentley. Yeah, interesting to note, we haven't really gotten to bring it up so far, but if these guys go to a 10-minute time limit, if they go to a draw, that's the risk they take with these 10-minute time limit matches, is Billy Rock's not going to judge the match. That's a draw. That means that if these guys go to a time limit draw, then whoever wins the next match between Sue Jackson and Dale Patrick, that's the finals. That's the automatic finals. Hadley obviously not given the clean break there because he's Jeremy Hadley. That's the uprising way. Wilkins with his incredible vertical leap gets over another Japanese arm drag, that one with a bit more authority than the last one. Going to the top wrist lock, a hold that you really don't see applied that well anymore. It's a lost art, the art of the top wrist lock. Wilkins has it applied very well. Hadley trying to get out of it, reverses it into a reverse hammer lock. Hadley obviously a big fan of that hold. Trying to hyperextend Wilkins' elbow, which is a smart strategy. As Wilkins sweeps the legs, going for that reverse clover leaf, I thought at least. But apparently, he's satisfied with the toe hold. I think we're going to go surfing now. Wilkins sits back with the inverted surfboard. My goodness, look at the torque of the spine. You're not supposed to bend like that. I know Jeremy Hadley's flexible, but oh my goodness. And he hits his head on the way down for good measure. So Wilkins stalks his prey. That's the interesting thing about Remi Wilkins. He's a very offensively minded wrestler. As Hadley just shut me up there with the jumping knee strike and a clothesline, my goodness. Sends Wilkins down to the canvas. Yeah, back to my previous point, these two go to a 10-minute, almost a 2 count. These two go to a draw. In the next match, we're just going to move it to the finale. We don't know what we're going to put on next week. There's Reed Bentley running his mouth. As things are getting a bit testy here at ringside. We're a couple weeks away from the finale. Tensions are high. Not just with the competitors in the ring. Firing another shot. Hadley knows what's at stake. Completely deviating from the wrestling that was trained to him by Billy Rock. Just going for strikes. Just how he likes it. Another stomp. Hadley completely getting away from any form of wrestling. He's just brawling with them now. I would expect this from a guy like Reed Bentley or Sue Jackson, but Jeremy Hadley is a very good wrestler. If you've ever seen him compete in any of the junior heavyweight tournaments he's competed in, or against any of the big names, and he's choking him in the ropes. Get him out of the ropes, Billy Rock. Get him out of the ropes. Jeremy Hadley's a great wrestler. That's why it's a shame to see him go into these tactics, even going for the punches. It's a shame. As he slams Wilkins' head against the turnbuckle. Punching away in the corner. He has Wilkins where he wants him. Remi looks like he's a bit dazed. He's a sitting duck. Apparently he was playing possum. All sorts of Animal Kingdom references on this week's episode. But so was Hadley. Snap suplex coming up. Rolls back into the cover. Only a 2 count. See, Hadley's a great athlete. That was a very athletic maneuver that he used to get into the lateral press. It's a shame he doesn't use the athleticism more often. Big kick. And a kick to the armpit, the shoulder region. Not the armpit, obviously, but... It's interesting to note with him going after that arm that if Wilkins' arm is hurt, he can't go for the Barracuda Dream. That's his go-to move. Nor can he go for the reverse cloverleaf as he's fighting back on Hadley. Building a bit of momentum, sends him off. Hadley was gonna go for a reversal. Instead decided to go for that one there in the corner. Wilkins again, he's dazed. Russian leg sweep coming up. Hadley rotates all the way back through. Drops the elbow, tremendous height. Jeremy Hadley showing that Remi isn't just the only one with a great vertical. Only a 2 count. Get out of the air, Hadley. I realized that when Jeremy Hadley, Luis Rojas came into this thing that rules were going to be broken. This is a bit flake. Reversal of the Irish whip by Wilkins. Hadley tried one too many evasions, gets caught. What's this? Gets driven into the canvas. Big power bomb out of Wilkins. Goes for the cover of the count. No. Only a 2 count. Jeremy Hadley was slammed to the canvas like a crash test dummy and lived to tell about it. This is the level of athlete that is left here in this tournament. Gonna go for the Barracuda drape, but I guess he has enough to get him up for it. Hadley goes stout there to block it. Punches him in the midsection. Slap to the chest. Again, Hadley just resorting to straight up brawling. Knee lift, Mr. Wrestling number 2 style. 2-2-2. As Hadley's going to go up, he's going to go for the frog splash. Of course. This is how he's won all of his matches here so far. Just be a jerk, Jeremy. No, he goes for the diving headbutt. Wilkins saw it coming. Both men are down. Wilkins was in this predicament in week 3 against Reed Bentley. I apologize, but he obviously knew what was coming as he gets immediately up, even if he is out of sorts. Big haymaker. These two trading shots. We're getting pretty late here on the time limit. These guys don't have a lot of time left. Someone needs to go for something like that. Mirko Krokop high kick there by Hadley. Never seen him go for that one. Let's go for broke here. The flipping neck breaker. That's what he beat Nate Stone with. Cover. Only a 2 count. That's what he hit Nate Stone with before going for the frog splash in his quarterfinal match. That's usually his go-to move when he's not trying to rub salt in the wound of Billy Rock.
I need moral support.
Wait, what's Hadley doing? Oh, of course. Of course. Why not? Let's turn it into a handicap match, why don't we? What the heck? Dale Patrick's. What the kid's suicidal. He has a match next week against Sue Jackson, and he just risked life and limb to do the right thing. Wilkins goes for the O'Connor roll. Cover. The 2. Remi Wilkins has done it. What a contest. Remi Wilkins is your first finalist of the School of Rock Cup tournament. Remi Wilkins going on to the finale to meet the winner of Sue Jackson and Dale Patrick's. What a conclusion. What a conclusion. Dale Patrick's is a maniac, and Remi Wilkins is a finalist.
This is double or nothing, right? Double elimination, right?
After a nice show of technical wrestling that showed Remi to be the superior in that department, Hadley goes straight to the brawling, the punches, the chokes, the eye gouges, the so on and so forth. Hadley ends up making a fatal error going for the diving headbutt when Wilkins wasn't quite worked down enough. He ends up getting the advantage just long enough to get Luis Rojas to attempt to interfere. That's when Dale Patrick's rises like the phoenix that he is, getting a little bit of a revenge for the comments made by both Hadley and Rojas about his late father, hitting an incredible dive. While that's all going on, Hadley's back is to Wilkins. Wilkins comes up from behind, gets the O'Connor roll, and Remi Wilkins has become our very first finalist in the School of Rock Cup tournament. He goes on to the finale in 2 weeks to face the winner of next week's match.
Oh, another week. Jeremy Hadley, Warfare. Time for you to go back to medieval times, sir. Semifinals, finals. One more week.
The man who will face Remi will be determined next week, our second semi-final match, and the final step to the School of Rock Class Wars finale as the #1 seed, Big Sue Jackson, faces the rookie sensation, the Daredevil, the Phoenix, Dale Patrick's, in what should be one heck of a contest. If anyone at this point has a chance against Sue Jackson, with the fire I saw in his eyes this week, Dale Patrick's might be that man. On top of the finals, we got Reed Bentley against Nate Stone in a street fight. On top of that, we have Logan Williams against Luis Rojas in a grudge match. On top of that trash finally makes her in-ring debut, as announced this week. 2 weeks from tonight, things get crazy here at the School of Rock. Make sure to tune in next week so you know exactly who's facing Remi Wilkins in the finale for the School of Rock Cup. We thank you so much for joining us.